As we look across the skies of the Devil's Lake Basin and throughout the valley, we're starting to see those colors change. Heading into our work week, we got a lot of changes that we'll be experiencing as we go through the week. First and foremost, we do have, well, temperatures still near 80 degrees. A wind from the south-southeast, only 8 miles per hour. Pretty pleasant out there as you begin your Monday night. Take a look at readings elsewhere. It's in the 60s now in the Lake of the Woods area for Badette, 72 in the Roseau area. Still holding on to those upper 70s and even low 80s down in the Breckenridge Wahpeton area. And those 80s kind of wrap around through the Cheyenne and James River valleys and extend up into the Devil's Lake Basin right now as we've started our work week with a little bit of a cool down over those hot temperatures on Sunday. The satellite and radar very, very quiet. A few high clouds drifting over the northern valley right now. We have to look a long ways out to the west. Here's that jet stream. It's way off to the west coast and punching way back up to the north. There's a big swirl out in the Pacific now that's making its way into the Pacific Northwest, and a system that is cut off from the main jet stream flow way up here down in the desert southwest. For us, we're hundreds and hundreds of miles away from any precipitation, and the good news is that means quiet weather continues for now. This evening, the rest of your evening looks quiet. It'll stay breezy even into the overnight hours at 5 to 15 miles per hour, and those winds will keep us from getting too cold. Tuesday morning, as you're heading out the door, prepare for temperatures that'll be mild in the 50s to near 60 degrees. And that's warmer than we've been for the last few mornings. As we go through the mid-morning hours, the wind picks up a little bit, 10 to 20 miles per hour and 70s across the board. Tomorrow will be the peak of the heat for many, particularly in the Red River Valley and points west. We'll see 85 to 90 degrees. Notice the yellow arrows here. Gusty south winds over 30 miles per hour at times. And in Lakes Country, warm there as well. Just a few high clouds on a very warm Tuesday, toasty Tuesday indeed. And as we look at the regional picture, there are changes coming as we go through midweek with some showers, maybe rumbles of thunder in the Black Hills area and southwestern North Dakota. While we stay quiet on Tuesday night, changes will be in the offing. I'll have details on that momentarily. In Fargo tomorrow morning, we start out near 60. Temperatures rise very quickly with southerly winds that'll be 15 to 30 miles per hour and a few gusts higher than that. Look at that temperature, 87 degrees as the warmest of the year arrives in the FM area in Grand Forks and points west. For your Tuesday afternoon, we stay warm and breezy for your evening. A snapshot of your hometown forecast shows a lot of 80 to 85 degree readings across greater Minnesota, 85 and even 90. We will see a shot at some 90 in places like Maddock, maybe even in the New Rockford area and out west in parts of western of Dickey, Lemoore and Stutsman counties. Another gorgeous shot here. Look at the mirror reflection there off those glassy waters. What a beautiful sight. Karen, thanks so much for uploading all of your gorgeous photos. All right, we do see temperatures cooling down in Fargo on Wednesday. There's a cold front moving through, and the timing will dictate how warm it is. I do see some of our eastern counties in Minnesota having their warmest day of the period with 85 to 90 degree weather on Wednesday. Nonetheless, that brings some significant change. Our best chance of showers of the 7-day forecast period in Fargo arrives on Thursday. That cools us down into the 70 degree range for much of the weekend, and next week we cool down into the 60s. And overall, that pattern still looks pretty dry.
It sure does. Thanks, Hutch.
You bet. A Minnesota